Well, hello there, friends. Welcome to the new show, Coffee with Monica. We are super excited. This is our premiere show for our new season right here on CW Arkansas, and I am super excited. This season we have some wonderful guests coming on, great lifestyle tips, and a whole lot of fun. So I invite you to keep coming back. Text, tweet your friends, and let them know that this show is for you. So enough of that about me. Let's move on to our guest for today. I'm so excited about having her here. Some of you have probably seen her out there in the public somewhere, and there she is, Ms. Arkansas, United States. Oh, let me do that too. Look, I'm doing it. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Coffee with Monica.
Thank you so much for having me on.
And
I'm so excited.
And let me give you, I want to be the first to do this on the show. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
Super proud of you. I remember when you first started out, you were doing a magazine. And we were excited about this magazine, and it's called Lady Magazine.
Lady Magazine.
And you were able to inspire so many people with that publication.
Right.
And to see you now, all dolled up, royalty, and all of that, is just amazing to see you. And I'm so super proud of you.
Thank you so much.
So I know my guests are wanting to know, how is it that, or why did you, that's the question I want to ask. Why did you decide to go into pageantry?
Actually, it's a really funny story. Okay, so for years in the past, I always, thought that pageantry was pretty cool. I love watching it on television, especially, like the USA system and America. Those are like the two well-known systems. And because I spent a lot of quiet time with myself studying, I spent a lot of time in the park reading. So one night around January, I was sitting in the park in my car reading as normal, and this idea just kind of dropped into my head, look into pageantry. So right from there, I called my sister and I said, I need you to go online and look to see if there are any pageant systems that are in Arkansas.
Okay.
Unfortunately, due to my age, my lovely age, I don't qualify for certain ones, like certain divisions.
Okay.
Particularly the MISS. But that's okay because Ms. is awesome.
Yes.
Ms. is awesome.
Would they happen to have one for people, let's say, as young as I am?
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's one thing that's really awesome about my system, the Miss United States organization, is that we embrace ages between 13 and 39.
Okay.
And then there's also division beyond that. So, and they're all treated equally. Everyone gets the same exposure. I love it.
Wow. Well, you know what? We've heard all of the tales about glitz and glam pageants and all of that. So your particular brand, Ms. with an MS, Arkansas, is that a glitz and glam pageant, or is it, can you tell us what your pageant is based on?
It's really not so much based on glitz and glam. I mean, they really emphasize community service.
Okay.
And not only that, but we definitely want people who care about their physical appearance, because when it all boils down to it, it is a brand. They do look for spokespersons, role models. But at the same time, I think it's amazing because we have the freedom to be who we are in the system. So, if you're a Christian, then you can be a Christian. So.
So that's really good, because we've had so many misconceptions about pageantry.
Oh, the girls are super smart. Don't get it twisted. I mean, and that's another misconception, is people seem to think that pageantry is really just about a bunch of airheads that walk around trying to get by on their looks, and that's beyond the truth. These girls are educated, they're lawyers, they're doctors, they are really involved in community, they have nonprofit organizations, they're smart girls.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is it a lot of work involved?
It can be. It really just depends on what you put into it. There are certain expectations that the division, the system wants. They want you to make appearances and stuff like that. They want you to be proactive in the community, but it's about what you make it into being.
Well, we did a poll on Facebook, and we were asking our followers and our fans if they were asked to be in a pageant, what would be one of the hardest things to give up? The responses were funny. Some were kind of serious. One of our followers, she said sweets. Another one said her fat. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. Yeah,
And
that's
then
unfortunate.
and another one said desserts. So that was kind of the things that they were talking about. But we also had one person that chimed in, and she says, well, what if it's not about the physical appearance? What if it's a pageant that's dealing with the intellect, community service, and that kind of thing? So, you know, I'm liking what you're hearing about the Ms. Arkansas United States pageant. I'm liking what I'm hearing. It sounds like it's wholesome.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Sounds like it's, you know, focusing on values and leadership, role models, and that kind of thing.
Right, it is. They want really good examples in the community. They want people to represent their organization in a positive light. So
do you think you'll compete again?
Absolutely.
Oh
yes.
gosh, she's got the bug.
Once you get the crown on your head, I have that bug, I promise you. But it's good accountability, and that's what I love about it. You know, if you're into physical fitness, it makes you want to focus on staying physically fit.
Yes.
And if you're into doing things with other people in the community, helping people, it helps you stay accountable. And so that's one thing that I absolutely love about it.
Wow. Well, here's what we're going to do. I want to talk about your platform a little bit more, but we're going to go to break.
Okay.
And when we come back, we're going to find out what you're doing with this crown that you've been given, okay? How about that? Don't go away. We'll be right back on Coffee with Monica.
With this, my new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Good one, son.
Last summer, my new dad took me on vacation. First, we went deep sea fishing.
Wow! I'm so proud of you, son.
And then we went on Thunder Shark. That was awesome! Let's go again. 3 times. I gotta say, it was pretty cool.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Oh, not again.
Welcome back to the show. Today we have Ms. Arkansas, United States, and we're so happy to have her. In the first segment, we were talking about your decision to get into pageantry, and we know that it's a pageant system that really promotes leadership, role model, and that kind of thing. And I know with every pageant, you have to have some sort of a platform. Something that you stand behind and something that you promote. And so you have a new what?
A new book.
A new book.
I wrote and published. It's called Beautiful Ashes, A Journey to Divine Healing.
Yes.
My decision to write this book really didn't have a lot to do with the pageant system. It was something that I had actually been working on for a few years. It's kind of a collection of a few things that I went through in my past, physical illness, and how faith in God brought me through it. My platform for the system is actually domestic violence prevention and positive self-perception, but it does tie into with the basis of my story in the book.
And your story, Sherry, was, when I read it in one day. I could not put the book down. I laughed. There were moments where I had a little laughter, because you know you're very humorous anyway. I laughed, I cried, I cringed, I scratched my head, I oohed, I awed. Sherry, the book is powerful.
Thank you.
And it actually caused me to become a little more sensitive to those who are going through major illnesses.
Right.
I'm no stranger to illnesses and diseases and things of that nature, because we all know someone who's going through some sort of infirmity.
Exactly.
But I'm going to tell you, reading this book, it really touched my heart.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Yes.
Like, really. I mean, I always say that writing the book was a challenge, but publishing it and talking about it is kind of humiliating.
Yeah.
You know, it really makes you think differently about how you communicate with other people, especially when you're exposing such embarrassing and intimate details about yourself. And one of the things that I don't like to give away the, you know, like the underlining, like, a moment about the book. I always think you have to just read it.
They have to read it. They have to read it because you're very candid.
I'm very forward, too.
Very forward, and there was a part in the book, you guys have to get the book. I'm telling you, you will not put it down. Even if you have never experienced what she's experienced, it's going to impact your life in some kind of way. But your openness and your transparency is to be commended, because I've been telling people for the past couple of weeks, I guess I've been on my soapbox, and I'm the kind of person where I feel like if you go through any type of life experiences, it's not by accident, and I really believe that your life experiences are for purpose.
Right, I believe that too.
To help encourage someone else.
Absolutely.
And you actually talk about that in the book. But I want to tell them, they've got to read the chapter about Chris.
Yeah.
They've got to read the chapter about Chris, because it really reinforces what we're talking about here. The things that you go through in your life are not necessarily for you, but they're for someone else.
Once you get the victory, I think it's okay to share. I mean, you want to use wisdom, you know. In certain situations, there are things that I've gone through that I have not yet, you know, been able to, I'm not comfortable with discussing every little detail of my life, don't get me wrong. Of course. But there are certain things that I feel like are important. They are so important, just like, you know, the main detail about my story is that people don't like to talk about it. And so because people don't like to talk about it, everyone feels lost and alone. But I will reveal this, just to give you kind of a little ear tickler. When I was 19 years old, I was diagnosed with HPV. And it is a serious sexually transmitted disease that a lot of people are being diagnosed with. There are different strands of it, and some of it leads to cervical cancer. And you know, a lot of women are losing their lives to cervical cancer.
Absolutely.
But the story that I want people to know is, just because you get this horrible diagnosis doesn't mean it's the end of the world for you. It was through God that I received my healing. Wow. And my book talks about the journey through that healing process.
And you know what, I want to pin this. I love statistics. I love numbers. And as I was researching about this, the HPV, I found out that at least 360,000 people in the United States contract the disease per year.
The
That's
numbers are
staggering.
Absolutely.
And so I want to encourage people to get the book, read the book, learn from the book, glean from the book, and just become aware of things, self-awareness. And we're going to talk about a little bit more about self-awareness and the bodysuit. I think that is so cool. We're going to
don't forget to mention that 9 million people have this disease.
Oh my God.
There are 9 million cases that are people that have this disease. And now it could be, you know, different strands. But it's 9 million.
And see, in your case, something miraculous happened with you.
Oh, yeah.
You're actually free and clear of any strand,
and
any
this is before Gardasil, okay? Really, it is. It's before Gardasil. It's before there were the treatments, and so it was definitely God.
Yeah. Well, I commend you for putting your life out there basically to help someone else. And I know it takes a lot of strength. To put your story out there. That's amazing. And I just want to continue to encourage you to continue to share your story and encourage people and support them no matter what they're going through. But what we're going to do, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to have a little bit of fun. Yes. So don't go away. We're in for a special treat when we come back. So don't go away. We'll see you right back here on Coffee with Monica.
Did you take your medicine?
Oh gosh, I forgot it.
Her nurse. You need a claim number? Her personal assistant. Let me just grab a... Her housekeeper. Her cook. Her accountant. When I started taking care of Mom, I didn't realize the challenge of playing so many roles. But above all, I'm still her daughter.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving to connect with experts and other caregivers. Together we can better care for ourselves and the ones we love.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Cheers.
Take time to be a dad today.
A full life, measured in seats, starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
Welcome back to the show. And we have Ms. Arkansas, United States, with us. Yay. And you guys, you won't believe this. Someone just popped into the studio, and I'm so super excited. Come on in. Hey.
Good. How are you?
Hey.
How are you?
Great. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Wow, you guys, if you don't know, this is Allie the Pub, the infamous Allie the Pub. She's just popping up not only on Coffee with Monica, she's popping up all over town and all of the events and all of the hot places to be. Miss Allie is there.
I'm trying.
Wow, you are a brand now.
I'm trying. It's a work in progress, but it's coming along pretty
good. You're doing a great job.
You,
maybe we need to take your class.
No, I'm taking her class. I'm trying to get the crown. Okay?
I know, this crown, she's just blinging all out of control today. And so before you got here, we were talking about the fact that she decided to be a pageant girl.
Okay.
This wasn't some, oh, I'm sorry, pageant lady.
I like to prefer a queen.
I'm sorry, okay, pageant queen.
Respect the crown, okay?
I'm
Just joking.
Long live the crown.
Yeah, the crown.
So we were talking about this and how she has just evolved. I mean, it's like she just goes from one stage to the next, and it's always big, and it's always impactful, and it's always exciting to see what this young lady is doing. And so she's got this awesome book. We were talking about the book, Beautiful Ashes, and she was sharing her story about HPV and that kind of thing, and it's really an encouraging book. And so you got to get the book too, Allie.
Okay, I got to get one.
Yeah, you got to get one. But so we were having this discussion about pageantry and all of that. And so she has some news, and I'm not going to share it.
Okay.
I'm going to let her share it.
Well, I like the juice.
Yes.
I like the coffee.
Tea,
I like the coffee.
You like the coffee, yes.
Oh gosh. Okay, I am so excited to announce that Arkansas will be having their first state Miss Arkansas United States pageant.
What?
Yay.
It is going to be held next year. I'm so excited.
Good.
Okay.
I am now the state director over Arkansas.
Wow.
So we're looking for our girls to come in, compete. We've got 5 titles to give away, and we need to get some girls crowned.
Yes.
Well, who will go and represent. Honestly, when I saw you walk in, I thought, okay, let me give her some information so she can come show out.
Yes.
But you know what, Allie, I think that would be good for you, though.
Really?
I think it'd probably be a little interesting platform, you know, switch it up a little bit for the
Yeah, you should try it.
So tell me, how does the process work?
Okay, what you want to do is you want to go to the website, you fill out an application, and then you do your application fee, and then from there, the judges will determine if they want to include you in the as a contestant, and then they will reach out to you, let you know you've been accepted, you do your deposit, then you start preparing for the state competition, which is going to be in April.
Okay.
And from that point, you want to make sure that you get your finances in order because, you know, you're going to need an awesome gown.
Check. Yeah, cut the check.
Make sure you, get you some supporters, people who are going to back you up because you are going to need, you know, a nice, you know, hair. And
Yes. Yes. We love a good hair.
Yes, we love a good hair.
Lashes are done, okay? And so, but you want to be able to just step on stage and really represent yourself and just showcase who you are.
Oh, I need to get my body together, Mom.
You know what? I can't help you. I can't help you with that. All I can do is say, go, Allie, sweat, feel the burn. That's all.
Feel the burn.
Feel the burn. But no, seriously, I think you should do that. And
I think you should do it.
Yeah.
You're gorgeous.
Peer pressure.
Are you gonna do it?
I think I may look into it. We'll see.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
I won't be scared. I ain't gonna be
So,
scared.
okay, what will the ladies have to look forward to? And could you share with us again the age bracket for this particular pageant?
Is ages 13 to 39. And whenever you start preparing yourself, if you're selected to hold the state title, of course you're going to be making public appearances, getting involved in nonprofit community organizations like, you know, 5K races. You know, Susan G. Komen.
Oh, yeah.
Race for leukemia, things like that.
So it's all community-based.
It's community-based, yeah. And so then from there, you're going to prepare yourself for the national competition, which is going to put you in the position to compete against other women across the United States for the national title. The national crown is like, what?
Oh, wow.
I wanted it.
Listen, I am not going to be hating on you, but I feel a little naked because I don't have a crown, and obviously it's not in my age bracket. So I would like to have a title, and since this is the premiere show, I want a title other than 6th grade band princess.
You were 6th grade band princess?
Yes, I was. I was. I had a tiara and had big hair.
Yes. I would love to see that.
19 something. So I'm serious. I want something. I want to be crowned something today since we've got all of this.
What you thinking?
I say yes.
Yes?
You have earned yourself a title. Everyone, I would like to present to you Mrs. Coffee Bean.
Turn up.
Can we get a sash?
Do I have something? Can I have something?
Yes. We've got to make it legit.
I mean, listen, that's not fair.
Let's make it legit.
Thank you so much.
Oh, here we go. Isn't this gorgeous?
You got a crown. Let me get out. Let me get out the way.
Yes, that's the graduation theme.
Oh, that's graduation. Here she comes. No, I can't do that either.
Mrs.
Coffee Bean.
Congratulations.
Okay, I don't know how to do this. You see why I can't be in pageants? I don't know how this works.
Congratulations. I love it. Gorgeous thing ever.
Oh, wow.
To you guys for the first time, Mrs. Coffee Bean.
Yes, like it, love it, like it. Okay. Well, listen, you guys, I want to thank my guests for coming on, Miss Arkansas, United States, Sherry Livingston, and Allie the Pup for popping in. And I want you guys to continue to come out. Hey, go out to the website, www.coffeewithmonica.com, and get some scenes tips and all that wonderful stuff. So stay tuned and come back to Coffee with Monica. We'll see you next week. Woohoo!
Good one, son.
Last summer, my new dad took me on vacation. First, we went deep sea fishing.
Wow! I'm so proud of you, son.
And then we went on Thunder Shark. That was awesome! Let's go again. 3 times. I gotta say, it was pretty cool.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Oh, not again.